Hey, good Friday morning, my friends. Whew. TGIF, right? How come it seems like when you have a holiday, like Labor Day, you get softened up on working and you can only last 4 days for the rest of the work week? You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be an easy week, but hey, we're at Friday. We're talking about the weekend weather. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Thanks for joining me. If you're just joining in, go ahead and hit that share button. We'd appreciate it greatly. That lets folks know what's going on for this weekend. The main thing for this weekend is the remnants of Tropical Storm Gordon to our south, moving northeast. It's going to hit part of Michigan on Sunday, the far southern part. First off, I should tell you, if you're in the northern two-thirds of lower Michigan, let's say from Saginaw northward. Hey, good morning, Chris Ratasiak. Let's say from Saginaw northward into the UP, it's a dry weekend and you won't get the remnants of Gordon until we get to maybe Sunday night or Monday morning. But if you're in the far southern part of the state, still kind of flirting with some showers this afternoon today and also earlier by Sunday. So let's get to it and show you what's going on. Hey, all right, Anna Rivette from Dearborn, thanks for watching. So what we have is rain pretty close. And remember, this rain was up here over the last couple of days, shifting southeast, and now it's kind of put the halt on because the remnants of Tropical Storm Gordon coming from the south have stopped the movement to the south and will eventually start that movement to the north. Hey, good morning, Michelle Marie from Grand Rapids. What's the best city in northern Michigan to visit at this time of the year? What's your thoughts on that? We tend to like Leland, although we've been going to Frankfurt lately, and Frankfurt is very nice too. So what's your thoughts on what's the best city? Where do you like to go in northern Michigan? So there's your current radar. Remember, all of this stuff right here is just false returns. So we have dry conditions across Michigan. Here are the temperatures for today. Boy, what a difference, huh? You're going to finally feel it in the southeast. Oh, Darlene likes Mayo. You know, it's been years since I've been Mayo. Couldn't even tell you what it looks like in downtown Mayo right now. 75-ish Detroit area. 72-ish in Ann Arbor. Oh, what a relief. You probably felt a little sticky yesterday still. We had that same kind of weather up in here yesterday, and it was just great. I got out and weeded the garden, and I thought, like, why does this feel so easy to do? Megan likes Traverse City. Who doesn't? 70 Grand Rapids today, 70 in the Gaylord, Houghton Lake area, 66 in Traverse City, and the UP 60s and some 50s along the shoreline. Mackinac City, there's a lot of them, isn't it? Yeah, great fishing weather. Have you caught any, Vicky? Okay, dew points, much drier air. Remember, when the dew point goes down into the 40s and 50s, it's comfortable. This is the dew point forecast at 10 this morning, and look, even the far southern parts going to start to get into the very comfortable dew point levels as we go through the afternoon. Look at how everything continues to shift toward the south and the humidity. And here we are. We're talking dew points in the 40s this evening. That will feel fallish. It means the air will cool off quickly. You may almost need a long sleeve shirt or even a light jacket if you're going to be out late this evening. And there you go. The cool air continues. I should say the drier air continues to sweep in. But here we go. This kind of gives you a real good feel of how the cold front dropped south and now has stalled, and the storminess rolling along it will send it back north. Having a triathlon this weekend, a fantastic weekend for a triathlon. much cooler and drier. So let's look at the radar forecast through the day today. And I think southern Michigan will stay dry, but you probably have clouds. Good morning, Nancy. Someone had put their jackets on their kids. Ontonagon. I got to get to the UP with my wife. We haven't done that in quite a while, too. Our niece goes to college up here, so we have an excuse now to go to the UP. Okay, this is this evening. Again, I think those showers are going to be real spotty and maybe not reach the ground. We get into Saturday, and it should be a dry situation for all of Michigan on Saturday with a great fall-like weather pattern. And now we're into Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. And the rain from Gordon starting to move north. Elizabeth wants to know, winter coming sooner than expected? No, 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 no. This has just returned us to slightly cooler than normal for a few days, and the warmth is coming back. Not hot, probably not 90s, but 80s coming back. So this is a midday Sunday, and the showers starting to shift northward. So if you got something to do outside today, Saturday, early Sunday, if you're in northern Michigan, you probably have almost all of the daylight hours of the whole weekend where you can do that also, okay? Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to show you. I want to show you one more thing here. Bear with me for a moment. I lost it. I wanted to show you the weekend and also a hurricane out east, how that will affect us, okay? So, here we go. We're into Sunday, and now we're into Monday. Let me help me pick out Michigan, and that's the remnants of Gordon. So Monday looks like a showery day, kind of a windy day. And as we go into next week, everything has been advertising a possible hurricane. Okay. Curtis Jack wants to know, when are you going to let us know about winter this year? Late September. I'm formulating some things, and really we've got to see how El Nino is developing or not developing. There's another thing I'm watching out in the Pacific. I'll talk to you about that in just a second here. But let's go into Wednesday of next week, and if you have friends or family along the East Coast, they may have a tropical system. Don't use this placement as exact because it's still way out there. But what this will do is if a hurricane comes toward the East Coast, it will blow up sunshine and warmer temperatures. There's a venting mechanism that comes out of a hurricane, sinks air, and things warm up around it into the Great Lakes. So we could have a very warm end of next week. Sherry wants to know, is that hurricane predicted to hit Florida? No. It's targeting somewhere along the East Coast. When will the rain start in the upper thumb on Sunday? I would say it's probably mid to late afternoon. Okay. Hey, Don Kuhn from the UP. And Jim can give his air conditioning system a break. So that's something we'll watch. And the effects of it are usually a warm, dry pattern. Okay. So there we go. I told you there's something else I'm watching out in the Pacific. You know, I'm going to contact some of these experts that watch the ocean cycles. We focus so much on El Nino. But just north of the El Nino area, the Pacific off of Mexico and west of that is very warm, has turned very warm. So maybe El Nino doesn't show warm, but maybe the section north of it. And that's got to influence the weather like El Nino, only in a different kind of configuration. So I'm wondering why we don't look at other parts of the ocean. And we do look at other parts of the ocean, but none of the ocean experts are talking about, you know, this anomalously warm water north of the El Nino region. So you might get a situation where the El Nino doesn't look strong, but weather patterns are influenced by this big warm pattern that's developing just north of it. Follow where I'm going with that? So I'll find out more about that for you. For now, enjoy your Friday. Get out and weed that garden like I did yesterday. Lower humidity, and you don't sweat, and you're like, why does this feel so much easier than it did in July and August? Have yourselves a great weekend. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.